Hey, it's a pleasure to welcome to the program for his, I think he visits twice a year. No.
We do, yeah.
If you go to the Moose Jaw Gamers Facebook page, you'll see Listen Up going live on 800 CHAB, the greatest hits of all time, today on the Heartland Anew with Rob Carnie. You can listen live here. Thanks for the plug there, Kristian Sjoberg.
Always. You help us, and we gladly promote the Heartland and Country 800. Well, CHAB 800, I guess.
Hey, man, you're showing your age
I know
now.
I am.
Yeah, we're Country 100 now and 800 CHAB now. That's okay. I might mess up the name of your organization here, too. It's the Moose Jaw Gamers, the 2020 Winter GAX, coming up at the Moose Jaw Cultural Center, Friday through Sunday. Tell our listeners again, what does GAX stand for?
GAX is the Gamers Expo. So what this is it's just a fun weekend of games, board games, card games, video games, you name it. If it's got games at the end of it, we will try it out that weekend.
This is Saskatchewan's longest running gaming expo and fundraiser, and it's happening in Moose Jaw this weekend at a new location, the Moose Jaw Cultural Center, and I know you're happy to be there.
We are. We moved in there this summer, and we had our first expo there this summer, and it was amazing. They've been a tremendous host, letting us basically take over the entire facility and all the meeting rooms to do our fundraiser.
Yeah, I'm trying to picture where you do all of this. Are you just all over the building?
Well, yeah, because of the old Army and Navy store, they have that whole side of the building next to the May Wilson that is tons of conference rooms. The basement has rehearsal rooms and all kinds of stuff that we've taken over. The entire front foyer is going to have tables in there, not just the foyer empty by itself. So that whole facility, we've got thousands and thousands of square feet of rooms that are sectioned off into all kinds of different things.
I'm assuming it takes some time and effort to get things set up for the weekend?
It does. We start bright and early Friday morning, and we go hard until 3 o'clock that afternoon. Setting up. We've got a whole group of volunteers. We can always use more, but we've got a whole group of volunteers who come in and set up all the tables and chairs and set up the internet connection and the networking, and just everything gets set up on that Friday morning. So
now you've got people that come in from all over the place. These are people who are serious video game people. They come in and compete, right?
We do. We have some serious people who come in. We've had even just casual people. We had some people this summer. We had three groups of people. One group came from Calgary because we had a tournament for Catan, which is a board game. They came in from all the way from Calgary to play in that tournament. We've had a group of people from Montana come up. There was about 4 of them that hopped in a vehicle and drove up for the weekend. And we had a family come down from Winnipeg, plus Regina and Saskatoon. We've got a whole contingent of people coming from both those cities. So pretty much the whole western part of the country gets involved with this.
This is awesome. I mean, you're attracting tourists with the Gaming Expo.
We are, and we're really excited that we can bring those people and then show off our town.
Yeah, for sure. Now, do people need to, if they're interested in attending, can you just walk in and take a look around? Or do you need to register if you want to be a part of any of the action?
You can pre-register. We like to have pre-registers because then we kind of know our numbers. But you can just show up at the door any day, Friday, Saturday, or Sunday, and just buy your general admission ticket and come in. And all of the funds that we raise go towards the Moose Jaw Food Bank this year, so.
You said it's anything and everything gaming, but are most people there to play video games?
Not anymore. When we started this out 10 years ago, that's what it was. It was just a bunch of kids sitting in a basement with computers. But it has evolved into being more than that now. A large part of our contingent now is board games. Role-playing games like Dungeons and Dragons that, back in the 90s when we were growing up, it was, you didn't do that because that was the demon's game. Well, it's not. It's just it's a game of telling stories, and you get to be the storyteller, and I get to play in your world as you tell the story. There's also this year, coming up this year, we've got tons of miniatures. So these are like little miniature battles where they have little 1-inch characters. Battletech, War Machine, Warhammer, and they play these on 4x8 tables, and they use little rulers and move them and have reenacted battles on these tables. And that's something actually we're just doing this year for the first time. So there's tons of stuff. People can come and watch those people play. They can join in if they want. There's no single thing that you have to do that you have to come for. Like, it is just, it's open for everyone. There's always something for everyone, beginner or advanced.
Kids of all ages, and I mean 9 to 99, right?
It is. It really is. Like, we had a family just last year. They came out to play the role-playing games, and it was 4 generations. It was a grandfather, father, son, and grandson, and they all played this role-playing game together. Like, you know, it really is something. It's clean fun. We have a very open environment. There is no nothing that can really you need to worry about. It's family friendly. If you're under 16, you have to be accompanied by an adult. But other than that, it's everyone come and just have fun.
Kristian Sjoberg from the Moose Jaw Gamers Association in today to tell us about the 2020 Winter GAX, the Gamers Expo coming up at the Moose Jaw Cultural Center Friday evening through Saturday and Sunday. What are the hours this weekend?
Well, we open the doors at 3 p.m. on Friday, and we go until midnight on Friday. Saturday, we open again 8 a.m. and go all the way till midnight. And your general admission includes a pizza party on that Saturday night. And then Sunday, we open at 8 a.m. and go till 5 p.m.
Very good. Now, advance tickets. You say you like to have people register, but can you buy advance tickets?
You can buy your advance tickets on our website at mjga.ca. Follow us on Facebook, any of those places, or just right at the door. We do registrations right at the door as well.
Now, you collect money from people so you can pay the rent at the Moose Jaw Cultural Center. Mm-hmm. And then there's also a charitable aspect to the Winter GAX. Nobody's making any money here. Any money raised on top of your expenses goes to charity. Let's talk about that and the number of organizations that you've made donations to over the course of the past several years now. We've donated to Hunger in Moose Jaw. We've donated to we bought cochlear implants for some deaf kids with the Elks. We partnered with them. We've partnered with a bunch of different organizations to help raise awareness for either of the organizations. Whereas this year we've partnered with the Moose Jaw District Food Bank, and we're helping them launch and promote their new program called Mighty Munchies, which basically it provides snack foods for school-age kids. So you go in, you get your regular everyday hamper, and that's great for the average person, but these kids are kids. They need to fuel their minds as well as their bellies, and they can't fuel their minds if their bellies are empty. So the Mighty Munchie program fills in that kind of in-between period between breakfast and lunch, and it provides them with these bags. Well, quite often the stuff they need for those Mighty Munchie bags isn't something that they can typically get donated, or they don't get donated. So granola bars, goldfish crackers, little things like that. That's where the cash donation from us and from other corporations comes in and allows the food bank to purchase those items so that the kids can have these types of foods to make it through the day. Moose Jaw Gamers doing good things, and they'd love to see you this coming weekend at the 2020 Winter GAX at the Moose Jaw Cultural Center. The weekend will include classic Atari games and Sega, Nintendo, and a whole lot more. And again, lots of board games. So I mean, if you were or you are into gaming, this weekend is for you. Anything else we need to add today, Kristian?
I don't think so, Rob. It is going to be a fun weekend. We are super excited with all the new things that are happening. Dozens more consoles are coming in from Regina. We've got the Matrix is bringing in a bunch of stuff. We've got sponsors like Dragon's Den out of Saskatoon is doing a bunch of stuff with us. Like, we've got all kinds of sponsors that are really helping this become the epicenter of gaming for the province.
And thanks to you.
And thanks to, the Moose Jaw Gamers and all the efforts that all of our volunteers have put in, and all our members and everyone who comes out. For $20 for an entire weekend, I mean, where can you go anywhere else in the province for $20 for a weekend, let alone $20 for just a night quite often. So, at that price, we're doing it to cover our costs. And then everything else that comes in that weekend from sponsors, from people's donations, from our raffles, that all goes to our charity, which is fantastic. We love to be able to do it, and it's great for the city of Moose Jaw and the province of Saskatchewan.
Way to go, man. When you first started this a few years ago, I thought, this isn't going to work. But I think that about everything. I thought that about the spa, too, buddy. It's doing pretty well.
It is.
But I'm so happy for you and proud of all the work you put into this, Kristian, over the years. So way to go. Kristian Sjoberg from the Moose Jaw Gamers Association. It's the 2020 Winter GAX coming up this weekend. Moose Jaw Cultural Center. Everybody's welcome. And again, kids, what age and under need to be accompanied?
16 and under need to be accompanied by an adult, and they need to be present there. So,
gotcha.
We couldn't have done this without Golden West Radio and yourself and CHAB. So we're very grateful for all the help you guys have provided us with promotions and just allowing us to speak about what we do and what we do for our community.
Awesome. Good to see you, man. Good luck this weekend.
Thank you.
Canadian Blood Services.